Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, welcome. My name is Raven and today I'm on the Legion Beta. I'm going to be giving you a more up close and personal look into the Vengeance Demon Hunter, which is the tank spec. I'm going to be showing you how it plays, what its abilities do, and just an overall rundown on how it is looking. So, I've done a whole bunch of PvP videos lately. I've done arenas, I've done BGs, I've done duels. I have a few up on my channel. I've also done some tanking videos, which I've got one up at the moment and I will be having more up soon. With the tank Demon Hunter, I am absolutely loving it currently. The way it works is you have a whole lot of mitigation, physical, you have a whole lot of magic mitigation, you have healing, you have utility, you have oh shit buttons, you have the whole package while having solid damage. Damage they can do is pretty solid, pretty sustainable. And in this current PvP climate of all the DPS having one burst window, and once that burst window is done, they basically just get to sit there hitting you with a wiffle bat. As long as you can survive it, which you 100% fucking can, unless 5 of them jump on you at once. There's basically no chance you have of dying, and then you get to turn around and just fuck them in the ass. Prison style. It's really, really painful, really, really bad, especially when your guy looks like this. Yeah. Big Bubba right there. How fucking amazing does that look? That is really, really nice. So, that right there was my Metamorphosis, which basically for the tank Demon Hunter has a 3-minute cooldown. Goes for 15 seconds, gives you 45% increased maximum health and current health, and it generates 7 pain every 1 second. So it's a really, really nice oh shit button. What other oh shit buttons do you have? You have Darkness, which does this. Boom. It's like Darkness and shit. Very good. Gives you basically a 15% chance to reduce all damage that you take while you're in it. Allies inside benefit from this as well. So if you're in arena and your healer starts getting trained, starts getting his fucking shot on, jump on him, chuck a Darkness on him, and you have a high chance of basically helping him through it. You have Devastation, which is a talent you can take, and I suggest people do take it. It's freaking awesome, especially when you pair it up with your stun. It unleashes 253,000 damage in over 1.9 seconds and causes you to heal for 527,000 damage. 1 minute cooldown. Really, really nice, really solid, and it looks amazing. You have your Sigils, which are basically your utility abilities I was talking about. You have the Sigil of Chains, which is 1.6 minute cooldown. Like Gorfiend's Grass, you chuck it down. All people, there's no limit to how many people you can hit with these, by the way, or mobs, keep that in mind. Everyone hit by it gets pulled to the center, and they basically suffer 70% movement speed reduction for 6 seconds. Really, really nice slow. You have the Sigil of Silence, which basically is your AoE silence. You can hit a whole bunch of casters with this, fucking ruin their day, absolutely make them cry, because it gives 6 seconds. They get to just sit there jerking off in the corner, not doing anything, which is really, really nice. You have your Sigil of Misery, which is your AoE stun. Once again, you can hit this on a pack of people and they all get stunned. Tough shit. Deal with it. Really, really nice, especially when you use that. And then you follow up with a Devastation. Gives you a guaranteed heal as long as you've made sure they've popped their trinkets. You have your Sigil of Flame. Boom. Very, very nice. That's your damage one. It's basically just 80,000 damage total. Lots of fire damage. Very, very nice. What defensives do you have? You have basically Empowered Wards, which is 20 seconds, reduces the magical damage you take by 30% for 6 seconds. Once again, really nice at just fucking up casters. They start casting their big Pyroblast and stuff on you, pop that, you're going to be okay. You have Demon Spikes, which has a 14-second recharge, increases your parry chance by 20% and reduces physical damage you take by 20%. Really, really good. You'll tell the difference between a really good Vengeance Demon Hunter and just an average one. Average guy will basically be popping this shit on cooldown. The really good ones will be popping one and then saving one always for when they do big bursts. Say a rogue pops mark for death and then does death from above. You want one of those there sitting pretty so you can shut that down. Another spell that they have is Fiery Brand. On the surface has a 1 minute cooldown, 182,000 damage, reduces damage they deal to you by 40% for 10 seconds. Looks like a DPS cooldown. Nah, I use this as a finisher for when they get really, really low, or to just line up a nice big burst with my other abilities, or I use it as a defensive. Because if you have a mage, say Poppy's Combustion, starts popping a whole bunch of Pyroblasts on you, put your Empowering Wards up, 30% reduction there, 40% there, sitting pretty. Same with the rogue theory. They pop that 60% from that, and combined with your demon spikes to get a 60% damage reduction. They're not going to be doing shit. They're going to be sitting there. They're going to blow their load on you, and then you're just going to wipe it off and walk away. You have your immolation aura. Looks like that's very, very fucking sexy. Very nice. I'd almost want it to be like a giant bubble thing. That'd be really cool. But it's pretty standard. Deals damage initially, does damage over time, 13,000 over time, 60,000 initially, and it generates pain. So even if you pop it and no one around to take damage from it, doesn't mean shit, because you're still going to be getting pain from it, which is your main resource. You have Sigil, not Sigil, did I cover that? Yeah, I already covered that. What am I doing? You have Shear, sorry, which basically does 60,000, 65,000 damage, and it has a chance to pick a lesser soul fragment from them, which is basically these little orbs that jump around out of the target. And you have a chance to heal every time you, basically whenever you pick one up, you gain 52,000 health from it. Generates 10 pain, it's your main resource, but the one you're going to be smashing constantly. You have Soul Cleave, which basically costs 30 to 60 pain. It does a bunch of damage to targets in front of you, so you can hit multiple targets with it, remember that. And it heals you for 190,000 depending on how much pain you spend. So generally what you want to do is save up the full 60 pain and then pop it, so that way you get the full healing from it. Additionally, it eats up all the soul fragments around you and heals you for what they're worth as well. See the synergy there. Sheer, you're using that, which is your main resource ability, to be able to use Soul Cleave. You're also popping fragments while you're doing that. And then use Soul Cleave to eat all the fragments up, nom nom nom, and you're set. The artifact ability Soul Carver does 147,000 fire damage, 114 fire damage over 3 seconds, and it pops soul shards automatically. Really, really nice. Set that up when you want basically burst. So if you were getting bursted and you need to do damage as well as healing a whole bunch, you pop that, instantly do a bunch of damage, and you instantly can pop Soul Cleave straight afterwards, and you have a whole bunch of healing coming in while putting out a whole bunch of damage, making them very, very sad. You got Glaive Toss. Basically just a standard 30,000. It's more of a tanking ability because it increases the threat you take. You have your Consume Magic, which is really, really nice. 15-second cooldown. Generates 50 fucking pain on successful interrupt. That's a lot. That is really good. Makes people actually need to start fucking interrupting, because not enough people in the lower levels do it. Hopefully they will start. And you have Torment, which is, it's basically your taunt, but it doesn't do anything on the lower levels. You have your Spectral Sight. Boom. Basically just makes any feral druid, mage who wants to go invisible, rogue, just pry. They don't enjoy it too much. And you have Imprisonment, which basically does nothing for PvP unless you talent into it. Alright, show you my talents now. Razor Spikes I've gone for. While Demon Spikes is active, you deal 20% increased physical damage, and your melee attacks slow them by 50% for 6 seconds. Really, really nice. Like I said, you're always going to be having one up when you're taking damage, and you're going to be saving one for big burst. Which means that you're always going to be doing 20% extra damage, and you're going to be having that nice chance of slowing them whenever you hit them. Sorry about that. You have Feast of Souls. Soul Cleave heals you for an additional 82,000 over 6 seconds. More healing. Can't go wrong with more healing. Flame Crash. Basically, Infernal Strikes, which I forgot to show you, was your jump. It's your basically your movement ability. Allah. Boom. What this does here is it makes you cast a Sigil of Flame underneath when you jump. So you can basically get 2 off at once. There, and cast 1 on top of it. 80,000 damage a pop. You get 3, and then if you talent into it with a thing over here called Reign of Chaos, you get additional charge of this, of Infernal Strike. That's 3 of these, plus that, 4. 80,000 damage a pop. Really, really nice. Soul Rending for some more leech or meta is active. More healing, can't go wrong. Quickening Seals, all seals activate faster, and their cooldowns are reduced by 20%. If you like your seal gameplay, your Sigil gameplay, that's the best way to do it, because Quickening Seals paired up with Sigil Mastery means that you're going to have a 60% reduction on your sigils, which means that you're going to be casting them way more often. When you think about it, a 70% AoE slow when you hit people for 6 seconds, 6 second silence, fearing an entire group of people for 6 seconds and doing 80,000 damage. That's 4 spells that you're going to be able to cast more often, and they're all utility spells. They all do a very fucking vital role, so they're very, very good to have. Spell Devastation we covered. It's your big go fuck yourself button. Line that up with your stun, guaranteed. Last Resort, this is a fucking lifesaver. Basically, whenever you sustain fatal damage, it pops you back into meta and gives you 30% health, and it's on the same cooldown as meta, and you can still use meta. It's like a second meta. It's fucking great. It's so good. Go to on the talents, Pendant, why not? If you're a human, screw getting dependent, just take fucking Relentless, reduces incoming crowd control by 25%, really nice. Soften Blows, any non-periodic attack that deals less than 10% max health deals 20% damage. Tank, got lots of max health, may as well go with it, it's really nice. Reign of Chaos, like I showed you for the extra additional jump from Infernal Strike. Unending Hatred, a really nice way to passively get pain. Anytime you're a victim to magic effect, you gain 5 pain. Really, really nice way to just get additional pain. Cleanse by Flame, like I said, you're going to be keeping Immolation Aura up pretty much all the time. Whenever you cast Immolation Aura, it dispels all magic effects on you when cast. All of them. A Warlock's fucking, you got an Affliction Warlock who's trained you, put a fucking, spent all blue, his entire fucking load all over your face, and you got a whole bunch of dots on you, fuck off, gone. All gone. Really nice. Sigil Mastery, showed you before, really, really good. So, that's basically a quick rundown of the abilities. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to come down here to these training domes, and I'm going to have a quick smack on them and let you have a quick look at how it plays. So, just quickly, pretty simple. You want to be popping sheer as much as you can to get as much pain as you can, because that's going to be your spender. You want to keep Immolation Aura on cooldown. And then it's going to be a bit hard because I'm not going to be taking any damage, but I'm just going to go through the rotation. Then you want to cast Soul Cleave when you get to around about 60 pain. You want to use Soul Carver whenever you basically need more healing. I'm just going to use it on cooldown because for this demonstration. And then you want to pop Demonic Spikes. Pop one, always make sure you have one up. And then you just got your seals and your brand whenever you need to. So, as you run in, as you can see, there goes the Soul Fragment already. Boom, boom, boom. Keep on my Immolation Aura. One more of these, and there we go, Soul Cleave. Put me into meta, which is very, very nice. Going, like a brand in. Immolation Aura is off cooldown, back up. See how there's a little tiny 5 right there next to Soul Cleave? Basically lets you know how many shards are around, which is really, really nice. Put that up, and then you want to start using some seals. They try and get away, boom, switch target, and they all get slowed. See? 70% slow. Put them under stun, and chain that with a silence. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. Keep that up. And that's basically how it is, guys. You want to get in trouble, chuck down a darkness. In the Duels that I'm going to be posting basically after this video at the arse end of it, you're going to be able to see a lot easier when I'm actually taking damage, because this whole spec revolves around popping damage and being able to just basically heal it back up, mitigate what's coming in when the big burst comes in, and then deal all the damage back. And that's basically the general gist of how you do it. This is really funny to do this. Like I said, the way it's set up, you can turn your freaking escape into an absolute train wreck of damage. Cool. But yeah, then you chuck yourself in the meta, and you basically don't ever get to die when you're in meta, and it looks fucking sick. Alright, guys. And there's this thing. Yeah, they forgot to put the wings in. So you just like sort of float through the air. And that, my friends, is how the Vengeance Demon Hunter is looking spell-wise, ability-wise, talent-wise, and that's the general rotation of how it's going down. I am now going to have a whole bunch of jewels for you, so you can feast your eyes on it. You can there's just gonna be music to them, so you can watch, sit back, relax, have a good time, and see how they play against other classes currently on the beta. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the Vengeance Demon Hunter. If you want to see more videos from me for Legion and for other games that I cover, please hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.